Hello, 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 hello. I think everything is working. Okay, stream health good. Yes. Alright, let's go. So we can continue. So let's have a look at the map. First thing we can do is have a look at the map. So we're over here. We have a lot. It's not that much compared to the last few, I guess. So let's do the puzzle and the point of interest and the loot. Alright, so let's go this way. Yes, we can't actually click anywhere there. Let's take this. Again, dead ends. And so we have a puzzle. Yeah, a little bit further down. Let's go to the point of interest. I guess this dead guy first. Okay, so in accordance with your request, I made inquiries to the accuracy of rumors surrounding the so-called Golden Grotto. The results of my research confirm that such a place in fact exists, and it lies to the north of the Elven ruins, which are known simply to the locals as the Arches. It seems that Ainsay, I can't remember how to say this, truly did hide a portion of their riches before abandoning the swamp. However, I urge extreme caution. The elder races rarely leave their property unguarded. Busy Flask, you are here at the start of the stream. How bizarre. How are you doing today? How are you? So next we have a puzzle. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, Meave pricked up her ears. Through the hum of mosquitoes and croaking frogs, she heard something unexpected. A singing woman? Puzzled, the queen followed the voice. She soon stood before the entrance to a cave, footprints visible in the mud. They appeared human, if you don't count the 3-inch claws. Okay, so move Meave to the opponent's ranged row. Only going to be in for a few minutes. On the car ride to your sister's house for brunch. Ah, brunch again. Nice. Happy days. What kind of brunch is it going to be today? All you can drink? Was it drag brunch? Ooh. Okay. So we have torrential rain. Move Meave to the opponent's ranged row. Washu! How's it going? Destroy the water hag. Okay, so you can only do it once. So every turn on, turn end, if there is no torrential rain on the row in front of this unit, move to that row and spawn a Lyrian Owlist in your hand. So Death Wish, remove torrential rain from this row and add Stray Slinger card to Meave's hand. Huh. Every turn on turn end, if there is no torrential rain on the row in front of this unit, move to that row. So I guess we can't actually place you. No, we can actually place you, but only here. You're tired. You tire. Just generally, you tire. Let's brunch at her place. Maybe a drink. Cool. How was your stream yesterday? How was your nap washu yesterday? I guess it's a distant memory at this point. So, let's put Meave down first. Okay, we can't do. Okay, so we can't put you there. Sure. I think it matters how many turns we take. So let's place you. Oh no, we don't even have to.
Give me a time.
Okay, so next time we can place you here. Perfect.
The morrow shall bring a better day.
So we need to move them to here, then kill one of them. Choose and play one of 2 cards. Your stream was good. You qualified to have VIPs now. Nice. So you're progressing quickly. I mean, it took me like a year to get VIPs because it just happened. But yeah, it's cool. It's great news. Who's going to get the VIP then? Are you going to give one to Ed? No nap yesterday. He just went home to eat lunch. Ah, okay. Terrible. Terrible times if you didn't have time for a nap. Really bad. So, choose and play one of two cards. What does that even mean? Move the water hag one row below and one up. Okay. So, do that.
Bigger they are, easier they are to touch.
Next turn we can do this.
Our ballista, your command.
Okay, enjoy your brunch, Freezy Flask. Take it easy. See you later, maybe. So, if there's no torrential rain on the row on this... Okay, so I think maybe it's just gonna move later. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now we can play the Slinger again. And we can move the Water Hag one row up. Perfect.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Should be okay. This doesn't even look like a puzzle, to be honest. Destroy the Water Hag.
Armor won't say.
Yeah. That was so easy. I'm just confused. Just confused. Confused is the word. So how come you're feeling so bad today, Washu? Do you just sleep badly? Okay. So I guess it's this area now. Just fast travel. Yeah, from here we can just go this way, I suppose. Been tired all week, that sucks. I hate when that happens and you're just like tired for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but you just don't know the exact reason. Sucks. I hope you have time to feel better over the weekend, Washu. I really do. Proclamation. This is a logging zone. Any attempt to impede operations will be treated as sabotage, thus subject to punishment of the highest order. Count Caldwell. Feck off, Caldwell. So first the loot. And then what are we doing from here? I guess we just systematically go through everything. We only have one map for this area so far, right? Yeah. Okay. It really looks like me just playing Just Dance, to be honest. Alright. Rumor has it the Nilfgaardian Empire eradicated nearly all monsters within its borders. If true, Angren must have proved a wholly unpleasant change for the Imperials. At every turn, every trip to relieve oneself in the bushes, a bloodthirsty beast lurks just out of sight. Standard battle. These look fucking cool, man. So let's hide the cards. What do you do? Whenever a vampire is played, boosted by 2. Okay, so we've actually dealt with you before. Good morning, Ankef. How are you today? So you know what we missed, right? It's gotta suck. 1,000 hours. Yeah, but I don't know if you actually did it because you weren't around last week that much, right? Let me check. 1,004. Yeah, we did miss it, Ankev. 1,004. Thank you very much, Ankev. It's unbelievable. Cannot fathom that anybody would have their web browser on my face for 1,000 hours. And yes, you are right, Washu. Getting killed while trying to go into the bathroom has got to be the worst way to go. To be fair, that's why I said no. I didn't use the word watch. I carefully chose my words. And carefully chose my words. I don't know what we're doing here. Anyway, Ankev, I don't know if to say congratulations, thank you. It means a lot. It means more than you'll ever know. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be similar to last time, I think. So, resilience. We can get rid of all three of these straight away, I think. It's crazy because when you said that you weren't around last week, I was like, yeah, that means it's not going to happen. Last week is going to happen this week. But, yeah. Yeah. So 1004. So actually, we did it no, it wasn't yesterday, but the day before, right? Pretty good. It's unbelievable. I mean, it took a year, right? There's a statistic. I have to find this statistic for you, Ankev. I have a statistic of total hours watched by everyone. Find it. And then you can see what percentage of that is you. Where the hell is this statistic? Where's you? So I can do it for the last 365 days, which is pretty much the whole time. Total watch time is 7,983 hours. And 1,004 of that is you, Ankev. How about that for perspective? So, let's get rid of all of these. And 12%.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Like it's a weird thing. I don't know how to process this. Yeah, get that 0.01 extra. It's the right way to go about it, Ankev. I don't know what to think about that. You know, it's a weird statistic. So let's spawn whatever you have, Strays Bomber. That'll do.
This could hurt.
Just funny. I'm glad you enjoy it, Ankev. Alright, let's put the cavalry down. Okay, the drain wasn't great for us. Ooh, the drain really wasn't great for us. Yeah, I think sometimes I don't really appreciate it. I think I appreciate it more when I say I'm not going to be here for a couple of days and then people go bat crazy or ape shit. I never really got what was so crazy about bats or apes, but that's when I realize what is happening here. Or I understand or comprehend a little bit more what is happening here. Why didn't he play that to there? Let's create a trinket. See what happens. Okay, so boost allies by 2 and damage enemies by 2. That's no good to us. Draw 2 units and set that power to 1. Let's try this, Wolfsbane. Knickers, of course. No, Knickers was actually from Barnabas. That's great, actually. Strays Cavalry. Okay. Yeah, your boy already. Today in Discord, while we were talking about how this gigantic cow is called Knickers as well. This gigantic cow in Australia. How do we do this? Chekhov told you. How does that happen? I just worry that like our Knickers is going to be overshadowed by that Knickers. Not only literally because it's 6 feet tall, but figuratively speaking as well. I don't know what to do. Let's get rid of that one to start off with. I feel like that's gonna get killed.
We'll catch 'em all!
Anyway. You know, actually, it's really interesting seeing who like has the most hours in the stream. Like Washu, did we talk about this, Washu? How many hours you have? Like, considering you like couldn't watch for such a long period of time, and before that it was a short period that you were watching me as well. 312 hours. Which is like, in my list, that is, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. 8th highest. Of anybody. You know? He crowned me in the knickers and he nicked me crown. Nice. So yeah, 312. So it's interesting, like you can really rack them up when somebody's streaming 6 hours a day as well, I suppose, right? 3 of them are just me dying over and over again in Dark Souls 2. Alright, let's get rid of that one. And it's still our turn, because I'm faffing. Darkest Dungeon, yeah, so I meant Washu. You and Kev, yes. Darkest Dungeon, Hollow Knight, etc. Actually, Washu saw me play Darkest Dungeon as well, that's true. But probably not Hollow Knight. Let's choose that. I didn't die a lot in Hollow Knight, what are you talking about? Yeah, you should pass as well. I kind of want to take this back. I think taking the Strays Bomber is actually worth it. Strays Bomber? It has to be. Missed Hollow Knight. I think the most deaths occurred in actually maybe not, but Cuphead was brutal. That was a super brutal game. Okay, thank you. Haiduk is actually good here now. So we actually paid for upgrades on these guys. So now their ability is considered an order. Whereas before it wasn't, it was like a deploy action. So now we can actually give them one more charge, which is really useful. Alright, no redraws. So basically, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me, I guess, guys. Thank you so much. I don't know if you know this, but I do appreciate it. Okay, Plumards are down. We'll take them all out. It's your pleasure. Okay, cool. I'm glad you can do that for me, Ankev. There isn't really anything we... You know what, let's place lemons.
My pain serves a purpose.
And so he has 2 charges to give to somebody else. We'll just hold on to them for the moment. Pain in the ass that is, man. Right, so let's kill all of them.
Easier they are to target.
Yeah, let's do it first. So, do you all have plans for the weekend? Work, Washu? What's my favorite online poll maker? Strawpoll.me is the easiest one to use. Like, I prefer to go to Google. I prefer to use Google, but if you're just making a quick one, Ankev, you don't need to log in or anything like that with Strawpoll. You can be lazy as fuck, you say it till 3 AM by accident. How do you accidentally do that? So after one turn on Sun's life, there is a unit on the opposite road. Destroy the one with the highest power and... Jesus Christ, man, we need to get rid of this thing. So we could use Isbel straight away. Think we do this. And we do a slinger.
Thing about slings,
Ooh,
they hide well.
oh yeah, we don't have to do it straight away. This is bad. We could, for example, move it to the back row and then move these two forward. Oh, we can't actually move Knickers. Alright. Shit, that means Knickers is gonna die. What the fuck? What are you playing at? Oh, let's... We can just kill? No, let's not. Shit, Knickers is gonna die, guys. No work this weekend. I'm trying to sleep, write, and play Darksiders 3. And she finished the Spyro trilogy. What? Nice. Okay, so Knickers is dead. Destroy the one with the highest power and self. Okay. So we can do 5 damage plus another... Man, this sucks. I think we could... We can't use Isbel here. Northern Wind will kill it. Man, such a waste. Actually, you know, like, just sending them back is enough, right? So we can just hold on to that for the moment. Let's put another slinger here. Is it actually going to happen that I buy a PlayStation? Sometimes they're just like, someone says a game and I'm just like, I have to play that. How can I not be playing that game right now? There's no reason for me not to be playing that game. And that's the same with Spyro. What do you write anyway, Washu? Every turn on turn start, drain the lowest enemy units by 1, which is you. It's true, I would be playing Bloodborne. And I am scared. We know that I am scared to play it. Secret. Is it secret, Washu? It can't be a secret. You can't keep secrets from me like that, surely. Okay, so we need to get rid of this one actually. So that movement wasn't of massive use. It's secret. Secret Washu. Hey Cleora. How's it going? You get done with DS2 and DS3, you might go back and play go back and play Bloodborne again. Why not? It's a card game, please. What's wrong with card games? Right, I'm gonna give you a charge.
Pointy end upwards, right?
You still have to finish DS3 as well. You hate it? Oh, I'm sorry, Agnes. I hope the next game that we play will be something that you like. But just so you know, I really enjoy this game. Okay, so another Katakan, we don't really care. Why do you hate it so much? Explosive charge move on a punching weapon. At least I enjoy the game. Which is partly important, I suppose. What is the next game going to be? I don't know, Washu. We still have like at least a week on this, I think, so I'm starting to create a list of games, of potential games. give a charge here.
Life had me ploughed, now here I'm marching proud.
I think you talked about it before, Ankev. Do you have any requests, Washu? Okay, so we're going to send these onto the back row. Perfect timing. Yeah, so we can maybe go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and they're back down here, and then this one is dead, this one dead, and then we can just send this one back again. I mean, we're kind of done anyway here. Don't think you have any requests. You might have to take back the clicking in DS2 hatred for hatred of the ADP. That is what is causing the problems. Yeah, like nobody explained that to me when we started. Not that they had to or anything like this, but like if I'd known about the ADP and stuff like that, I would have been complaining a lot less in the first few days of streaming that game. And then I think it was Frost Shattered that mentioned it to me. And after that it was kind of okay. I think we just kill you. Yeah, it means dodge rolling is a lot harder, that's for sure.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Was that always... Huh, okay, that was always your problem? Because I thought it was like... Do you remember there's one fight where it's like in a really beautiful room. I can't remember the names of any bosses, of course, because I'm Adam. Pass. Okay, so we can just because if we pass, then we're gonna go to dialogue. But there's a boss where like he does like a thrusting attack, and like you roll out the way. Even if you roll towards him, the weapon goes straight forward, and you're like standing here, and then you just like clip straight up there. It's like ridiculous. But I thought that's what you meant, or like ones where you like walk into the tail of the enemy and then you take damage or something like this. But you actually mean just it was like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair criticism. I mean, I'm sure you saw some really horrible things. Yeah, I think it is as well, Ankev. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, no dialogue either. No, not the Pursuer. Pursuer is no. It was way later. It was DLC. Shit, man. Yeah, like I don't think you are close to it yet, Ankev. It's really like late. Yeah, I never had that with the Pursuer. But, like I say, I had it, so I understand for sure. What does the Forgotten Sinner look like, Kev? We still lack enough loggers to meet the expectations of our most gracious emperor. The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, may the great sun shine upon him. If they'll not be tempted by coin, a whip will suffice. The boars are squatted like beasts in the woods. I have no doubt you'll find them. I expect to have 24 labourers before the month's end. What the hell is a boar? Isn't it like a miner or something? An unrefined, ill-mannered person. A yahoo, a thug, or a barbarian. Might as well Google Forgotten Sinner. Oh, the guy in the dark room. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I really didn't like that one. How was it for you? Actually, I didn't like that in NG Plus either, because in NG Plus you have like two fire mages that come and attack you. Like when he drops down to half health or something like this, you know, some pyromancers. Fucking annoying, man. If you have a shield. Okay, cool. It's weird, because Dark Souls is one of these games where, at least like 1 and 3 is where you play and you're like, I don't really need a shield. But like, you feel like you don't need a shield just when you're running around with a shield in your hand that you can use. But the one, as soon as you put it away, you realize you really need that fucking shield, man. This chip damage, but not very much. Okay. Yeah, actually, I can't believe that I did it without a shield, to be honest. Like, all of the game. What is the secret of Washu? I think she's a poet, Cleora. You really like to know secrets, don't you? DS2 ADP matrix. Let me just write it. Not a poet. Yeah, that is not what I'm supposed to be looking for. Yeah, maybe link it in general, because what I'm finding is not what. Are you sure you're not a poet, Washu? You want to know where Washu is from? Ask Washu where she is from, then. That would be my recommendation to you, Cleora. Alright, let's go over yonder. Not Gonda, yonder. There you go, Washu, where are you from? Alright, so we got high morale now because we prayed. What's wrong with you? Your Majesty, look what scouts have found. A Nilfgaardian hiding in the shadow of a bridge. He looks like death, spotted head to toe in sores and scabs. He claims he deserted a week ago and is looking for a boat to sail south, back home. What should we do with him? What do you think? Tie a stone to his feet and toss him in the river? Nothing? Let him go home? He shall join our ranks. Someone must be in the first wave against enemy lines. Small state. You're from Maine, Washu? Hawaii? I just increased our friggin' morale. A different small state. You're from the same state as Callista, right? No. Ah, okay. I thought you were. You're east and she's midwest. Cool. She would have thrown hand at it. Man. Cleora with the important questions. Hey, Callista. Ah, man. Now asking the less important questions. You're just going to be showered with no's now? Yeah, the first thing that came up on Google was not what we were looking for, Ankev. Blue, favorite drink is apple cider. Not vegan. Do you like dry apple cider or sweet apple cider, Washu? I'm not even going to comment about I believe in Adam in certain situations. Okay. Before Meve arrived in Angren, her only knowledge of the land came from the songs of troubadours who frequented her castle. Supposedly it was a land cursed by the gods, where evil lurked at every turn. At the same time, it seemed poets, Washu poets, aimed to exaggerate for effect. Now on the verge of her next clash with a swamp beast, standing waist deep in a putrid bog, she understood there was truth to their every word. Washu and Ankev are two American boys. Not a poet. I think maybe you should ask more questions of Washu. Boom shakalaka Ankev. Oh, what do you do? Consume the top unit in your graveyard and spawn a base copy of it. Are you married? Having children? Yeah, Washu. Are you married? Kind of happy with our deck generally. Yeah, that's a bit better. Nice one, Ankev. Nice one. Adam seems more curious than me about you, to be honest. It could be the case, Clear. It could really be the case. Kind of sucks that we only have one of these, though.
Hey?
Fiend have the power of half the power of 3 adjacent enemy units. Okay. Nice one. Well done.
This could hurt.
Must retain some of your mysterious allure. It's working. It's working, Washu. You know what, let's hold on to this. If they put something on this row, we could just knock them back onto that row. Fact. We need to know. We do need to know as well, Washu. That is true. Agnes speaks the truth. I think now we're going to use it. How did we survive this last time? I'm not quite sure. We need to know, especially if you want to have sex with Adam or me. Yeah, we got there. As I said to Frost Shattered one day, all roads lead to Bloodborne. And you speaking with somebody who's played any of the Dark Souls games. Oh. All roads lead to sex when you're speaking to Cleora. Man, stop stealing my friggin' units, man. Seriously. Please stop it. Considering it's 3 rounds as well. And we don't really have anything else to play.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Oh shit, we can do it later, but let's not just... let's do it now. In this game, you're just playing against NPC all the time. There's no online. There is online, but it's a different game. This is kind of how would you say? This is the story mode of an online game. So the online game came before this game, basically. Back off, man. After one turn on turn start, if there is a unit on the opposite row, destroy the one with the highest power and destroy yourself. I could recall this one maybe. I think I'm gonna do it. Hey, Nickers. Seriously? Pretty annoying. Knickers didn't last very long there, Washu. Unfortunately. Okay, so we can get rid of 2 of these with Meave. We have nothing. This is super weird. I can't use this because if I do that, then I'm not going to have any cards for the next round. I believe that's how it works. So that leaves us with this, which is useful for 1 round. We need to win this round. Right, so let's just do that. It's just a waste. Let's see what happens if we use this. So we'll take you and we'll take you. Is it really going to destroy everything? Oh shit, we have to play it as well. Oh. That was stupid, man.
Watch your heads!
Oh man, that's such bollocks.
Getting to work.
I mean, at least it didn't pass. God, that sucks. That was really bad. So wild. It's true, Callista. Surely you knew this already, though. Alright, I want to pass the next round. Excuse me. Agnes has been a bit mild recently. Are you sure? Are we talking about the same Agnes here? You think so? Cleora is Agnes. It's not Washu, it's Cleora which is Agnes, okay? Just to confirm. This is all kinds of horrible. I'm gonna pass. Perfect. Not perfect. Thank you for the confirmation. Just so you know. Just to make sure you know. That was just such an ugly round. How's it going, Callista? Oh man, train passed. It's going. Well, I suppose that's something, isn't it? I think we can let go of the Stray's cavalry, to be honest. I said let go, yeah. Can help. Is that the only thing we have? Like, these two are just going to summon Stray's cavalries as well, I suppose? It shouldn't be the case, but we'll see. Only one way to find out. Okay, move 2 enemies to the row opposite this unit and apply torrential rain. Wonderful. So yeah, let's play you here.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
And let's play you as well.
Left, right, left, right.
Are you looking forward to the back to lurk mode? Okay, I will stop asking questions then. See you later, Callista. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, nice. So we can do that, and let's use this.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Yeah, let's bring them all forward, then use me to send them all back. Ask them more questions. No, I can take a hint, Washu. I can take a hint. Flader. That got Flader. Unlike someone. Ouch. That's you told, Washu.
Bigger they are, easier they are to tug.
Why is it? Just mad she can't run from you. Why is it that people are like secretive about what state they are from? Like I guess we're not the same as that in Europe, you know, like it's not like if somebody asks me where you're from, I wouldn't say Europe, you know? So it's really interesting that like a few people I've asked like where are you from, and they're like the US, you know. For me it's weird. I know it's a country and everything like this, but people don't want to be revealing their states, which I think is interesting. So I think we can just drop a field medic here.
Tell me you jest.
Slinger, sure.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
No, let's leave it. I feel like we need to use this or move this. I can run from you and just lazy. Ouch. You're waiting for Agnes to guess the state. Can I guess the state? I like playing games with geography. Sound like such a winner at life. I like playing games at geography. Shit. Now I'm nervous. That's sort of like all. When you say it's small, you mean physically small, right? In terms of size, not in terms of population, right? Right, so we're gonna remove these for small size. We're gonna look like really ignorant. So like, and you said East Coast, so it has to be in the north because all the ones in the south are quite small, are quite large. I mean, so like Michigan is small. Michigan even a state? That's Midwest, damn it. Alright, send you guys forward. Wait, how... Is it a state? Let's start with, is it a state? Okay, so like, where does... Lame-o. Fucking hell, Callista. Start with a name calling early today. But where does like... Where does west and mid... So it has to be the coast. So like... Anything that's not on the coast is Midwest. I can't believe you call me a lame-o. Scandalous. I feel like this fight is over, by the way. I already said Maine, but you said that was wrong, right? Like, New York State's pretty small as well, right? New York? Let's drop Isbel.
Make love, not war.
Wow, Isbel. Sound like a fucking t-shirt. Anything in the middle of the US, so slightly to the left or right of the dividing line would be considered Middle East or Midwest. But like... Sure. Okay. Let's throw you down. We can use a charge. We'll use it next round, actually.
Not going into the fray already, are we?
Was that bad definition? No. But like, I want to open a map and look where Michigan is, you know what I mean? Like, for me, like... It's like... Like, I can't remember the name of the lake. Is it Lake... Do you know what I mean? So like, if it's on the east of that lake, but not on the coast, then it's still Midwest? Mid-East, I mean. It's not Lake Titicaca. Get out of here, Ankev. Lake Michigan. Is it Lake Michigan? Okay, so it's on the east of that lake, right? Wrong country. We can finish this fight. I'm actually opening a friggin' map now. Not to guess at the state, I'll give up on that, but... Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's to the east of the lake. Fair enough. Okay, so like, let's say anything to the west of Ohio, to the east of Ohio is east. Yeah? Is that how you define east? Okay, so anything to the east of Ohio. It's like Pennsylvania is east. Or considered mid-east. Okay, mid-east or Midwest, Callista? I'm just asking because you called me a lame-o earlier. I expect initiative. Really? I expect initiative and creativity from my subalterns. Whining out logistical issues or critical lack of infrastructure. You couldn't find a suitable building to store the collected taxes? Then find a bloody cave. There are hundreds of them in Angren, and despite what every peasant might say, bloodthirsty monsters do not lurk behind every shrub. Think twice next time you bother me with these trivial matters. How is it west? If that's Midwest, okay, shit. Okay, like everything is just, you know, I didn't even know this about the US, that like everything is just in relation to the East Coast. So everything is west. Everything is called west if it's west of the East Coast. Yeah? That is friggin' bizarre. I like that, it's pretty cool. It's a little bit different to what we've had so far. We'll never use it though. Okay, we can fast travel here. That is so bizarre. Do you have to go over this bridge? No, yeah, wrong way. Ooh, was there the hell are you? Okay, I think we maybe already prayed there. It's super weird. I can't believe, well, I can't believe that I didn't know this.
Angren lies thousands of leagues from the sea. Yet the Imperial fleet looked chiefly to this land for wood, its ashes and oaks ideal for shipbuilding. The lumber was driven down the Yaruga to shipyards in Sintra and Atra. There, day and night, Nilfgaard's fleet grew and grew.
Cool, so East Coast, that's fine. I understand the East Coast. It's fine. I didn't know East Coast. I thought East was like, there's a line here, and here is East, but never mind.
So when Meve heard axes steadily hacking, the continual grind of saws, she halted her force and quickly dispatched scouts. Indeed, they found a lumber camp, banners overhead, the great sun blazing upon them. Though not critical to her mission, Meve was nonetheless tempted to disrupt the invader however she could.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna guess anymore because I have the map in front of me. It feels like cheating. But the fact that you said small state, I guess I should have guessed at Rhode Island at some point. Attack the camp,
Emperor
man.
awaits a mass flow of logs,
Called the queen, drawing her sword.
but we shall send him corpses. Formation! Follow
Alright.
me!
When the Lyrians rushed forth with a cry on their lips, the lumberjacks dropped their axes. Their black-clad guards, though likewise surprised, formed up and stood ready for battle.
The Nilfgaardian coastline extended thousands of miles, but it's no wonder the Blackclads had an insatiable appetite for sycamores and yews. In order to defend such an expanse from Skellige pirates, the Emperor needed to maintain a massive fleet, its ships numbering in the hundreds. Consequently, this immense armada incurred expenses totaling nearly half the Imperial treasury. I had a student today, actually yesterday as well, and she lived on this island. She's from Russia, and she was telling me that she lived on this island. If you Google it, it's I'll write it for you. It's like Yuzhny Island. Put that into Google Maps. She lived on this island for 11 years when she was a kid, because her dad was stationed there in the military. I'm like, oh my fucking god. She said that she didn't see a tree for the first 11 years of her life. Man, I end up staring at maps more than doing the stream. So let's hide the cards. What are we doing? Damaging an enemy by the number of your allied aunties. Okay. But every 2 units destroyed, boost south by 6 and damage all enemy units by 2. Seriously, watch it. I was like, when she told me, I was just like, so fucking cool. But every 2 units destroyed, boost south by 6 and damage all enemy units by 2. We don't have too much firepower here. It's a little bit more firepower. We don't need 3 High Dukes. It's crap. Okay, damage an enemy by 2. Whenever an ally appears, gain extra charge. So, strays bomb a back line.
Don't shake that!
Me, send this one to the back line. And we can do a little bit of damage there. Indeed, Ankev. Indeed. Thank you for your contribution. Suddenly I'll start feeling sorry for myself that I've had to deal with 1,000 hours of this. Of that kind of contribution. Hey, it's Nickers. said hi, Duke. How would you pronounce it, Anchor? Oh, okay. You're not taking the piss out of my pronunciation, you're just trying to get me to sing.
This could hurt.
It's hard to tell when you're taking the piss out of my pronunciation or not, you know? Even after 1,000 hours, it's hard to tell. Jesus, man. Go easy.
Angren's gold is not yours to plunder. Begone!
Alright, so... let's get rid of this one. Actually, let's hit these first. And then we'll do this. And now I guess it's time to mark.
Yeah, yeah. Obedience or the lash.
Friggin' slave infantry. Where is that song from? All you have is phonetic, so you bet the spelling is unreadable. I'm not gonna try. Is it Romanian? Is it a Romanian song? Let's get the drummers out.
Left, right, left, right.
Or are you just making it look like a Romanian song, Gankov?
Back in line.
We can't really stop this guy. Actual lyrics. Yeah, it's Romanian. Definitely Romanian. Let's bring another drummer out.
Again and again and again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Move.
Right, let's bring out the drummers. Come on, another drummer, really?
It's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay, another mark. That's valuable, I guess. If we throw the northern wind out, that means we do damage to these ones. Thanks, Ankev. You hate websites. I think we take Northern Wind first. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe not so cool. Then... sure, we'll do that. They do suck. Okay, they do.
That will do.
So we can get rid of you two. Sorry, Nickers, we're gonna have to kill you. So we have another mark.
The chase is on.
Sure. How do we use this? Like that, maybe?
Left, right, left. What now?
Serious? Another mark? Pain in the ass. It's not what I wanted. How's Angel doing this week anyway, Ankev? Now that you're done pasting lyrics to Romanian pop songs and their links. Ups and downs.
Getting to work.
Okay, another mark. Seriously, game? Ah, that's also useless.
Watch your heads.
Alright, so we can... Yeah, I think maybe we play that next round. Okay, stacking all the damage, well, stacking all the strength there is fine by me, I suppose. Heck, that scared me. Shit, man. When will she get the X-rays? Let's play this anyway. It's later today, or you'll make her get them Monday. Okay.
That is the white of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
It's bad. Fuck's sake, man. Hope she feels better soon, Ankev. It just seems like one thing after another, right?
Ranks folded. Soldiers fled in fright, stumbling over felled trees and corpses. The air was heavy with the scent of resin and blood. As she caught her breath, the queen looked about. Hundreds of trees lay cut down in rows. Oak and ash enough to keep the shipyards working till winter. Neve ordered the lumber requisitioned, yet one of the loggers approached her. A man with a face like old leather, sawdust in his hair.
Good lady, I know you war hard against Nilfgaard. I know you'd keep timber out of their hands, but then see, we won't get paid. We'll see no coin till Sintra's shipyards see lumber. It's what the Blacklads said. I beg you, have mercy. We're simple folk, been slaving since spring, got families to feed, and hunger looms ever close in wartime.
Pay for the wood and take it. Requisition the wood. Leave the lumber to be driven west of the ports. Pay for the wood, right? Fucking $700, man.
Eve looked at the logger's hands. Thick scars, crisscrossed fingers twisted by years of axe work.
This wood I cannot allow to reach Nilfgaardian shipyards.
She said.
Yet neither can I let you go hungry. I shall take the wood and pay you from my own purse.
Did we actually get wood? Guys, anyone? Anyone reporting wood right now? Yeah, I can't imagine you being offensive, Ankev. But $700, man. It's fucking scandalous. I can't imagine how they can justify those prices, man. Wait, it's almost always a happy mood here. Oh yeah, when you're offensive. Yeah. I didn't understand for a second there.
You've a big heart, my lady. Not blisters on my hands from all this work. Weren't enough the corns on me feet, ye gods.
Yeah, for sure, Ankev.
You've a big heart, my lady. Not many folk like you, especially not in Angren. A land bedeviled in many ways.
You gonna give us a treasure chest?
Big heart,
No?
my lady. You've a big heart, my
Alright,
lady.
well, feck ya.
Not many. Never ends, I tell you. We'll never finish this blasted work. Work, work, work. And do I see anything from it? Even a measly bloody crumb. Work, work, work.
Seriously,
And do I
guys.
see anything from it? Even
No.
a measly bloody crumb.
No treasure? Pretty annoying. For fuck's sake. Alright, so this is our destination. No. We need to go over here first. Ah, looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, that has to be our destination now. Nilfgaardians did their best to avoid service in the godforsaken storms of Angren, whose waters teemed with monstrosities thought only to exist in nightmares. Those who were unsuccessful in their efforts took at least some comfort in the fact they were located far from the front lines. Many had hoped to survive to the war without encountering a single enemy force. The Nilfgaardians, it seemed, had never been taught that hope is the mother of fools. Standard battle. Okay. I don't know. Hi, Dukes. Kind of want more slingers. Barnabas is fine. Back. Okay. Let's start with the drama.
Again and again and again. Like this. Got sound up here.
Okay, after one turn on turn start, summon a commie. Guys, summon a copy of this unit from your deck. Yeah, let's kill you. Do we have Strays Cavalry? It's on turn start, so that's not going to kill it. We need to waste Meave here. Oh shit, we wasted the mark as well. Maybe that's a bad idea. Not maybe, definitely that was a bad idea. Throw a slinger down now.
Slings, they hide well.
Did they just say Yavol? I think I just said Yavol. I feel like passing already. Just let them deal with this crap. Are they resilient? Shit. Maybe not the best idea. These units in hand deck on battlefield. Whenever an enemy unit appears on the range row, strengthen itself by 3, and whenever an enemy unit appears on the melee row, boost all units in hand by 1. Fuck. Shit's brutal, man.
You mad? Don't shake that!
So we'll do that, and then we'll send these two back. Fine. Feck yeah. So, reduce adjacent units by 2 if this unit has armor. Sucks. We can't really stop it from happening. Yeah, we can't at all. So, we could do Northern Wind, which will kill both of these two. And this won't have... No, it will still have armor, so this will get a boost. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. No, it's not great. Okay, it doesn't have armor. That's even better. That's great. Alright. Okay, so we need to do the same thing again, somehow. So we can do some damage with these guys. So let's use this. 1, 2, 3. Shit, that's not going to be the lowest. Not thinking far enough in advance, man. So next turn we can send them back. Spotter. Deploy boosts up by the number of units in your opponent's hand. After 3 turns on turn start, repeat the deployability. Back off, man. Jesus, that's crazy. Right, so let's send these 2 back. Which means that has no armor, we can kill you. And now we can take our turn. If we take Field Medic, any of those will be fine for us, actually. You know what? No, let's not. Let's save that for the next round. If we can. Yeah, sure, Barnabas.
I think you'll really like this one.
Boost all allies by 2 and damage enemies by 2. Give a unit 8 armor. Damage 3 units by 3. If already damaged, destroy them instead. So I guess the Lyrian Horn does the job. Okay. Okay, passed. So we can pass as well. I think I want to take the Strays Bomber back though. Yeah. Alright, fine. And the final round should be okay. I don't see it being too problematic. 2 Hydukes, 3 Hydukes is great actually in this situation. So, let's start with the bomber on the back row. So actually having the bomber on, placing the fire on the back row, the actual row effect of fire on the back row is pretty good because Meve will always knock them back 1 row on her turn.
Discipline, that is what you folk lack.
If she needs to. Let's Field Medic, see what we get.
Want of me?
Barnabas, great.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise one?
Play a random bronze unit from each deck. Let's try out the Mandrake. Nice, okay. So we got the Strays Bomber,
Watch your heads.
which means we have fire in both rows, which means Meve, we can just use her attack ability when it appears. And we can play the Veterans. So on deploy, strengthen all copies of this unit in hand, deck, and on the battlefield by 2. That's of no use to us. Still, 12 is pretty good. Let's use that. Alright, maybe we kill it. Yep, nice. Alright, you should just pass now, mate. Really should just pass now. We can't play the Hydukes until we play the Slinger. Let's play the Slinger first.
Storm knock out one of your teeth.
Sparta is fine. So give one charge to the slinger.
Stray already, aren't we?
Okay, cool. So they'll want to boost each other. We can theoretically do 36 damage here, plus 6, plus 9. If we place a Hajduk, that is. Let's just do this first. Cool, cool, cool. And then let's do that. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, we'll put a mark here.
Off to the front yet again.
And the mark did its job. We can play the Hajduk. Yep.
I'll manage. Catch you in a full week.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
And another Hajduk here.
Pointy end upwards, right?
It's beautiful Hajduk.
Scheiß! In!
Okay, so now we can let's use the horn first. Perfect. Then we can do this. Followed by this. And this. Hasn't been too tough.
Off to the front yet again.
Let's play the blood anyway. We've won, but see what they offer us. A spell. We haven't taken any damage. Really?
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Alright. Sorted, sorted, sorted. Ooh, loop back here. Go back. Darkest nights. Is this your work, Washu? Darkest nights, darkest dreams. Cheeks are split with bloody streams. Neath her depths our mistress waits. Drunk on terrors her appetite sates. Strength she saps, muddies the head, lures you in. Kind words she said. Then swamp you enter, you find your end. Rejoice for now, you've yet time to spend. Nice work. Nice work. Okay, so we have a couple of items here. Happy days. Give me that wood. Actually, let's start upgrading stuff. Perfect, everything is upgraded here. We just have this part and this part to do. Because the Hajduks have increased in power, I think. If you were a poet, Washu, would you tell me? Okay, we don't need to look there actually. Let's have some chit chat.
You need my help with anything? Anything at all? I've ideas aplenty.
Ever travelled with an army before?
Frankly, can't say that I have. You folk are my first. And let me say, it's not nearly as dull as I expected. Your travelling companions are fascinating, truly.
Is that so? Who, if I might ask?
Let me think.
Lemons.
Then there's that aged woman. Isabel, is it? Oh, you're Grace, a complete lunatic, that one. Did you know she believes the world to be round? Round! Like an egg!
Madness.
And just between the two of us, the quiet chap, Xavier, gives me the willies, truth be told. Could just be on account of his face looking like a piece of taffy stuck to the sole of a boot.
What is taffy, man? Man, I'm so ignorant on the American culture today. Chews. In English, it's just called chews. Taffy is made by stretching or pulling sticky mass of boiled sugar, butter, or vegetable oil. Flavorings and colorings until it becomes aerated. What a word. Taffy is candy that's been around for like 80 years. It doesn't go off. Aerate is to introduce air into a material. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that word. Ignorant of today's culture. Yeah.
Very thorough, Barnabas. I thank you. Ever travelled with enough?
Frank?
Is that
Click the wrong thing.
Very time I attended to other matters.
Ah, yes, you're still here. Off you go then.
Cure. It's beautiful Welsh accent. Are you saying that I'm always ignorant? Because I don't really understand. You saved my life.
I haven't had the opportunity to thank you. Had you not been so alert, we'd have fallen to our deaths in Mahakam.
I merely did my duty, Your Majesty.
Modest as ever. Yet once the war is over, I shall make certain you're properly rewarded.
My lady, the one reward I desire is victory. Your victory.
Other matters await my attention. We shall speak later.
As you wish, my lady.
That's all there is to talk about here. So 3 out of 9 chests in 3 hours 38 minutes, man. So yeah, just keep going. We all are, but you were just kidding. Okay, everybody else was being serious, but you were joking. I just didn't understand. That's all. Why the hell is it called taffy anyway? My lady, our scouts report that substantial riches are located in this abandoned hovel, along with a swarm of vermin. The floor is black with the blood of bloated leeches and maggots. Bats hang from the ceiling and spiderwebs cover the windows. I call for volunteers to recover the valuables. None stepped forward. They're too afraid. And freaking double spaces. Shake that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy, as you would say if you were from the south of England. Shake that Laffy Taffy. Then I should choose them myself. Yeah, you know what? Let's not. I don't blame them. This dwelling appears to be cursed. Let's keep moving. We don't need 500 gold.
Entering the swamp's easy. Trouble's getting out. Entering the swamp's easy. Trouble's getting out.
Don't worry, Enkev. What, I said Laffy Taffy? I can say it again if you like.
In the distance, Meave spotted a spindle-like shape, which soon proved an enormous, dark obelisk. It stood in the middle of a wetland clearing. Dozens of iron rings dangled from its shaft, clinking and rattling in gusts of wind. Cows, donkeys, and dogs were gathered round the stone, all tied to rings by ropes. Their hides showed many shallow cuts, seeping blood, festering, drawing mosquitoes in swarms. A number of the animals struggled against their cords, while others, near dead, lay still in the wet, tall grass.
What problem do I have with geese, man? Why does the goose have to be upside down?
Across the clearing, folk emerged from the woods, a handful of peasants with a mule in tow. The beast resisted, stomped and planted its hooves, perhaps sensing its gruesome fate. The queen decided to question the peasants, and soon learned the animals were their sacrifice to the swamp gods.
They're all about, dearie. Very close. Oh, very, very close.
The toothless old woman whispered.
They hide neath murky waters. Can't feed when they hear the drip of blood. The gods look kindly on those what make an offering.
If you wanna clip Ankev, it's just in the bottom right. There's a icon between settings and full screen. There is clip. What do you know about geese, Washu? You have geese in your state? You just thought it was witchcraft before, Ankev? You love geese. You have lots of geese. Ankev grew up with geese. Right, stop the ritual, make sacrifice to the marsh god, stand aside, don't interfere with the rite. The vegan in me wants to stop it. But would Maeve stop it? I don't think she would. What do you guys think? Do you think Maeve would actually stop this? I can't imagine a situation where she would. So what's your beef with geese, Washu? How are they mean to you? Maybe the gods will bless you or something. But don't make a sacrifice. Yeah, I guess the thing is, like, I think if we just let it happen, nothing's gonna happen. Like, but if we stop it, maybe something negative could happen. And if we make a sacrifice, could make something good might happen. They've never been mean to you personally, just seeing them badgering each other people. Are you sure that the other people didn't badger them first? And why are you bringing badgers into this friggin' conversation anyway, Washu? I mean, did you definitely get the full picture? Ah, let's make a sacrifice.
All lands have their customs. All lands have their gods.
Said Maeve.
'Twould be rash to offend them. We too must make an offering.
The crone was pleased and eager and did nothing to hide it. When the soldiers came forth with an ox, she helped tie its lead to a ring on the stone. She then took a bone knife to the skin over its ribs and sliced. Blood trickled, the water turned red, and then it boiled.
It boiled?
The gods accept your offering, milady,
said the old woman, her smile toothless midst a face craggy as bark.
and we'd like to thank you for respecting our ways. Come round the village. Grub and drink'll be ample, and the tale's right strange, I dare say.
Maeve took the crone up on her offer. The hamlet proved exceedingly modest, but the villagers prepared a welcome deserving of their guests. At long last, the Lyrians could enjoy a warm meal and dry their ever-wet clothes.
Oh man, just the thought of Washu being intimidated by a goose. Actually, my dad is kind of scared of big birds as well. It's kind of weird, considering my mother isn't exactly slim either. Sneak attack the shit out of you if you aren't paying attention.
The old hag spun her tales the whole night through, of the elves who once lived there, of Iskith's bogs, of dead trees that bore ghastly fruit, and finally of Gurnikora, the swamp's supreme mistress and most highly revered deity. The Lyrians left the village the following morn, their eyes rested, their bellies full.
So we had morale boost at least. The fuck, man. Made great watchdogs. Never had to face down a goose. Yeah, I mean, if you don't invade their territory, if you don't get up in their face, I think it's okay, right, Washu? I just took exception to you saying that they are mean in general, you know. So I'm glad that you're kind of like clarifying your standpoint a little bit more on geese. Fox and Kev. Alright, this way. Crazy. But like, I don't even know what a group of them are called. Gaggle? Flock? Is it just a flock? Surely it wasn't like one-on-one. Surely it wasn't like one fox versus one goose. Can protect chickens. Nice. I guess no fox in his right mind would attack a goose. Which is why Washu hasn't gotten involved with them before. Right, Washu? Guys, one fox versus 6 or 8 geese. Alright, cool. Guys, I'm gonna be right back, okay? 2 minutes. Hey, thanks, pal. Washu, New Jersey. How's it going, thanks, pal? I saw your message earlier. Is your mood better now? Have you heard of the monster known to Skelligers as him? No. It's a powerful demon that feeds on the souls of those who have committed a terrible evil. But who in Meave's unit could have attracted such a vile creature? Who of the Queen's companions was responsible for an act heinous enough to garner the demon's attention? Eliminate the him without any allies being killed. What? Your work computer doesn't work. It's a great sentence, right? So what? So does that affect your pay or anything? So, okay, it's puzzle. So, eliminate the him without any allies being killed. Every turn on turn start, play a copy of the last card the opponent played. This unit will always target me's leftmost unit. Fuck. You've not been paid for any of the time you spent trying to fix the computer. You know what? I will add a smiley face to chat just for that as well. Thanks, Bell. Just because it sounds fucking amazing. Great. Fuck's sake, man. That's ridiculous. This card is nice. It's fucking ridiculous, thanks, Bell. I don't know all of those words, to be honest. I mean, I know all the words, but I don't know them in that order. Okay, there's a Mercury retrograde now. So, this unit will always target me's leftmost unit. Okay, so damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15, then boost the lowest unit by the amount damaged. Okay. Ooh, okay, so now you're the highest, so you should have played it here. See how this works. Ah. Interesting. Boost the lowest ally by the power of the highest ally, so... Interesting. So we can't use this anymore. Boost the lowest ally by the power of the highest ally. Fine. I feel like we might have... I don't know, let's see. So I can do 10 damage here, plus 9 damage. No, I can't remember if this is 8 or 9 damage. I think it's not enough, whatever it is. So for example, we could do this, which is fine, depending on what it does now. Okay, and then we can damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15. Sure. Please no. Okay, so it will attack this one. Nice. Not nice. Fuck. Fuck that up. It got so close as well. Alright. So. We cannot play any of these to start off with. I mean, we can play this, but it doesn't really have much value. Playing this, though, does have value. And then we can hit Elza's Thunder next, I think. No, that's not true. So... No, this doesn't work. Let's do this. Fuck. I don't know what to do next. Thanks, Belle. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Or is it just wrestling with the computer more? Oh, fuck. So... if you play this... let's do that first, I guess. That's of no use. Hello, Mr. Steel Rose. How are you doing today? I'm gonna call you in on Monday. Fuck. So tired from lack of sleep. Why did you sleep badly? So it's actually a local workplace? I didn't realize it was I imagined that it was like completely remote for you. God, that sucks. That really sucks, thanks, Belle. Oh, okay, so call you in via Skype or some other program. You have to get up so early at 5:40 and you have a lot on your mind. A lot on my mind, smiley face. Okay, that's good. It's very good, right? So, let's try this. No problem. And then we can do the Dark Mirror, which means we do 15 damage here. Okay, they will do the same. Oh shit. No, that's not gonna work either. Yeah, she told me, Mr. Steel Rose, don't worry. Yeah, I got you, thanks, Belle. I didn't understand that straight away. I would just call that call me rather than call me in, but that's just me. That's my understanding, but you know what I'm like. Half the time I'm lax, half the time I'm pedantic, you know. There's nothing in between. What's up, Callista? Same boat, different captain, exactly. D&D. Right, I'm pretty sure that this is the first move. And I'm pretty sure this is the next one. Yes, that's what I thought it stood for a long time. Thanks, Belle. You're going back to lurking. You just get pulled out of lurking so easily, Callista. So let's try hitting this. And And then they will hit it as well. Shit, still some work. Ooh, okay, I think I have an idea for this actually. It's too many D's in that sentence. Thanks, Belle. I don't know, I'm such an innocent little boy sometimes. I say things like that and I'm just like... I don't realize what I've said until I've said it, you know? Too many D's in that sentence. It happened. And it was unintentional. So. You didn't understand it until you said it either. A full moment. Alright, cool. Not quite sure how long a full moment is, but okay. How the fuck do we do this? I say that next again. In turn. Then they're gonna do the same damage here. Doesn't work. Shit, man. Alright. This first, yes. End turn. Next is the Merlot. That's just fine. So. Let's attack here. And then they will do attack here and here. Which means that we can use the runestone 8 times without this one dying, basically. Okay, I think we have this. Go on then. So we'll always attack this one, so that's actually okay. Take your time, game. No worries. We do have all night. Okay. Perfect. First time as well, guys. You impressed? Okay, so we have the Divana runestone. That looks fucking cool. And that's pretty. First try. You can't just invent your own commands, Washu. It's not how this works. Okay, spawn 3 copies of a Death Wish unit on the battlefield, then destroy them. I mean, could be interesting. My blades are so sharp they can cut paper. Okay, I guess maybe you can, actually. Sometimes. Maybe you are right, Washu. Take it back. What? Okay, milady, we've searched the enemy's camp. The tents are splattered in blood and shields lie scattered on the grass, but there's no sign of their bodies. We also found a map tucked inside one of the chests. It appears the Nilfgaardians buried their regimental safe, as if they had expected danger and knew not whether they'd return. Felt a lot more confident at work today. You should feel a lot better. That's great. There you go, Washu. I'm just gonna have to subscribe Gondobot to this guy. What is his name again? D's Nuts Gaming or something like this. It's easier to talk to the colleagues and patients. Was it a peaceful day? Okay, let's have a look on the map for something like that. D's Nuts Gaming. He seemed cool. Like I watched him once. I think he's playing Dark Souls 3. Seemed like a funny guy. I do know why. You told me why, so you don't have to think that I know why. You know I know why. Yeah? Yeah, it has to be here, right? So let's... I don't know why I did that. You're a silly cookie. No. I don't know if you want to speak about it, though. But that's completely your decision. So, I think it's here. Let's have a look at this map again. Yeah, I'm saying it's here. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Count Caldwell. Great. Sounds about right, Mr. Steelrose. Did we just... What was that loot? I guess we just go back this way. Fair enough. Do you have to work at the weekend, Mr. Steelrose? Ah, we just left that there. You're free, nice. Good, good, good. Alright, so we can go... I guess we should go there, right? You have some school work to do, though. That's not too bad, right? I have so much work this weekend. I mean, say so much. By my standards, so much work. By normal human standards, not so much work.
In Angren, all decomposes, be it dead or very much alive. Rot blights trees, seeping sores torment beasts, and the whole swamp emits the acrid, stifling stench of decay. So when, in the swamp's distant corner, the Lyrians caught whiffs of smoke and roasted meat, they stopped dead in their tracks. The scouts followed their noses to a clearing framed by a palisade. Through the gaps in the posts, they spotted a small fort.
Any banners upon it? Whose do you see?
Asked the queen.
There aren't none, your grace. Not one golden sun, not one silver lily.
Knock at the gate.
Eve gave the gate a few solid knocks with her shield. Moments later, a dozen armed men appeared atop the rampart. The one who led them wore a beard.
I hate that phrase, to wear a beard. It's not a trap washu.
Who are you? Why
Yeah, it's a trap.
Here?
I'm Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia. At war with Nilfgaard, I ventured into these swamps.
Is there a war on? Hey, that's news. Certainly, but little concern to me. The name's Gimpy Gerwin and I rule these lands.
Gimpy Gerwin. I'm totally calling you Gimpy Gerwin now, Washu. It's actually your name.
Is that so? As conferred upon you by whom?
By me! Angren's a good bit larger than folk think. And no dukes or emperor's fingers stand to reach its every corner. Thus I just up and took this particular nook. Made it mine.
I can also call you a particular nook, if you prefer, Washu.
So let's parley, Meve. One ruler to another. At the risk of being blunt, I don't care who wins this war. But I'll want to be in good standing with whoever does. So, I offer you a fire at which to warm your limbs. Also, a place at my table and beds for you to rest. On condition, you pledge to me one very small thing. To respect the sacred laws of hospitality.
Accept the invitation?
So be it. I do solemnly swear before the gods and my ancestors that we shall honor all the laws of hospitality.
Then you're most welcome inside.
The fort was simple, built of logs, covered with thatch. Oh, but inside, it was warm, dry. Hot, steaming dishes were piled upon platters, the tables beneath them bent from their weight. Smiles appeared on her soldiers' drained faces, and Maeve's spirits were lifted at last. Gerwin proved a cordial host, and eagerly shared both food and tales. He'd led a mercenary band, and they'd stumbled into Angren, discovered a land unclaimed by any feudal lord. He'd erected the fort, then united the surrounding villages under his very own rule.
The folk here are savage, defiant,
he said, sipping wine.
I keep them on a tight lead for their own good. Elsewise they'd slit your throat first chance they got.
Accent is great.
Late that night, Maeve went to see if her mare had been dressed. In the stable, she happened on a farmhand. Recognizing the Queen, the man fell to his knees and averted his eyes. Maeve noticed a strange object dangling from a rope around his neck. A human hand, half rotted to the bone.
What? What is that?
Me wife's hand, your grace,
stammered the peasant.
Lord Gerwin caught her sneaking some grub. Scraps, really. Took her and told me to wear it, so I'd remember what happens when...
Maeve left the stable without uttering another word. She went straight to the servants' barracks. In the pale glow of her torch, she looked over the peasants. All terrified, all with fresh, bleeding wounds. The Queen felt rage rise inside her.
Free the peasants, respect the oath, and don't interfere. Man, this game is harsh. Fucking cutting his wife's hand off and making him wear it as a necklace. Jesus. Fuck me. Washu, you are my moral compass right now. My particular nook. The fuck do I do? I feel like I should respect the oath. Have you ever been called a moral compass before, Washu? I know you've never been called a particular nook. You're not a good moral compass. I have faith that you are. What should we do? Just choose one. Please. You'd kill the guy and his soldiers. You two are a garbage compass when it comes to morals. No, thanks, Belle. I disagree. I'm sure that's not true. There's no one left alive to say you didn't honor the agreement. They can't prove you didn't. That's, it's very true. But we did swear upon the gods and our ancestors. I mean, I'm not sure that Maeve believes in gods. I mean, I guess she believes in her ancestors. Whatever that means. You killed a talking crab because it said one snide remark to me in Divinity 2. Well, I'm kind of opposed to killing crabs, but talking crabs, I mean, with mouths so big, I guess they have it coming, right? It's inevitable that they're gonna deserve it. Washu's got beef with most strange shaped animals. First it's a goose and now it's crabs that you don't like, Washu.
The queen blew her horn. Lyrian soldiers filled the yard. They hastily donned their armor, strapped on their swords. Unsure of Meave's intentions, Gerwin's men likewise stood at the ready, weapons in hand.
Gerwin!
Roared Meave.
Get out here at once!
The stout mercenary stood at his window, glaring from beneath his furrowed brow.
I don't know what you think you're doing,
he called,
but I kindly remind you of your oath and the laws.
I've seen your laws. You're strict and they're cruel. So your rule will end now. Attack!
Washu, I understand that you're okay with crabs, but you know there is treatment, right? And what the hell is a horseshoe crab, though? I have no idea. No, I don't want to Google it. Explain. I don't want... I have too many weird things on my Google search history anyway. Actually, I have a dictionary. I can just put it in the dictionary. It won't give me pictures. Carb. Horseshoe carb. Large marine arthropod with domed horseshoe-shaped shell, a long tail spine, and 10 legs. This will change since the Devonian period? No, I don't really know Pokemon so well. Jesus. Oh, I know those. Okay. Gotcha, yeah. Alright, so anyway, Meave cursed her naivety. She should have noticed sooner. The deep neck scar on the servant opening the gates, the gouged eye of the elder who tended to the animals, the servant girls who averted their gaze in shame. The queen's sword hissed as she drew it from its sheath. It's kind of short, right? Optional, eliminate Gimpy Gerwin. Okay, so this is where our moral compass led us. So what do we have? Order destroy a locked enemy unit or lock an enemy unit. Okay. Split 4 between all enemies. How is split? Split? Yeah, cheating in a game sang spell though, I'm not really I'm kind of unhappy with you for doing that. Killing the talking crab.
Didn't think a queen would so easily break her word.
Okay, so just do 4 damage. Fine. Okay, boost Gerwin's archers by 4 in hand, deck, and on the battlefield, then give Gimpy Gerwin 1 charge. Fuck. Okay. So we can kill one of these. I think we need to put the Strace Bomber out there.
Don't say that.
Let's do that. Fine. So Gerwin's gonna kill this one.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay with cheating in games as well. Don't you worry about that, sang spell. So destroy. Why didn't you? Yeah, double quotes. I don't know what that's about. Sure. Whatever you like, game. So... we don't really have too much we can do here. I guess we have to throw the drummer out.
Left, right, left, right. Sod it.
You did the right thing. We should never turn a blind eye to others' suffering.
I'm with you, Isabel. But why would you change Spyro's colors? What a strange example. Oh, come on, you're useless,
Tell
man.
me you jest.
I'm scandalized by changing Spyro's colors.
Not going into the fray already, are we?
Alright, Slinger, that's great.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
We'll do that next round.
To arms!
Back off. So, the archer just replaced itself, right? Shit, man, they locked me. Annoying as hell. Fuck. Why would you? This will do 4 damage here, or 6 damage here. Which is not enough, evidently. Can we decoy you? Yeah. Okay, Knickers is on the playing field. Go, Knickers, go.
Trade 'em!
Alright, I feel like we might be able to manage this, but it's still a tough one. Again, let's try this.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Let's do it straight away. That is not what I want to do, I suppose. We can get rid of this one.
Don't like this.
Okay, yeah, so they're just going to throw a new one out every single time anyway. Let's bring Lemons onto the playing field. Give 2 charges here. Send you 3 back. And send you 2 back, and we can move you. Alright. Okay, so we can kill these 2 plus this one. Do 6 damage here. Might be the way to go. Let's try it. So Northern Wind. Right, not bad, not bad. And then we need to get this to the lowest, to be the lowest on the field somehow. What is... yeah. So the field medic is useless to us still. Alright, let's do that. Alright. 9 damage. We can do this.
Sod it all.
Let's put Stray's cavalry out here. Nice. Okay. It's a lot of damage, but I think we're gonna be okay. What the hell are you? The hell is that? Jesus. So we can do damage here. So we can get rid of this one. And we can actually kill... Yeah, okay, let's do this. Okay, so you're the lowest, which means if we do the scepter, we kill...
Remove this pile of
Nice.
manure from my sight.
Ouch. Nice. Alright. Cool, cool, cool.
Lame as he was, Gerwin had been a mercenary. He fought hard, he fought well, yet still proved no match for me. She knocked his axe from his hand, he fell to his knees, then she cleaved his head clear off.
Ouch.
It rolled like a gourd and came to rest at the peasant's feet.
You've your freedom back,
Growled Meve as she wiped her sword.
yet do not take it for granted. Nilfgaard is in Angren. The Blackclads will come here too. As long as the golden sun flies over the marsh, you must hide in the woods.
Meve's force left the fort before dawn. She rode at the fore, lips pursed, jaw clenched. A stain on her honor. She'd broken her word. Apart from all else, it stung on the inside.
Okay, so Dimeritium shackles. Thank you. So, summon 3 bronze units from the opponent's deck to your side and lock them. Let's drop the blood for the moment, I think. We have a report, Goen's Code. Listen up, bumpkins. All transgressions shall be punished with the utmost severity. Theft, off with your arm. Insolence, off with your tongue. Laziness or carelessness, 50 lashes. Trying to escape, death. Fun and games. Fun and games.
We're free. It is the truth. The gods bless ye, your majesty. That Gerwin bloke were a monster, milady. A monster. Worse nor a pack of ghouls. Pack? No, worse nor a swarm. 1 month he kept me in darkness, and I only busted a tankard. I'll not stay here. 'Tis an evil place. Rather go with ye, even if I'm to fight Blacklads along the way.
Cool, we got +1. Okay, great. So we had to talk to them 4 times before we got any benefit. Oh man, that was a lot of money. Can we do an upgrade? I think we can't, but let's just have a quick look. So the final upgrade, that's it? Trading post. So we just have these to do now? Hey, Tugboat, how's it going? Is that how we say your name, Tugboat? Thank you very much for raiding. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, that's such a cool emote. What were you guys playing? Nice, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. How are you enjoying it? It's really interesting and fun. Are you quite far into it? Just started today. Okay. So we are like 30 plus hours in or something like that. Yeah. I don't want to make you jealous about the camp. But every act it changes the location as well. So we're in a swamp right now, so like the background, it looks pretty cool. But the areas do get upgraded as well. But I don't want to make you jealous or anything like that. But you will get there. Definitely. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Yeah, this game is so good looking. I feel really bad, like there's so few people playing it on Twitch, and so it feels like there is so little attention for the game. But like, there's so much detail. This camera is so much better than yours. Nice name, the Bufu. Don't worry, when Tugboat gets to this point, I'm sure it'll be better than mine. Don't worry. Don't you worry, guys. But yeah, like every area that we've been to, like every piece of dialogue, like even the music, like I've had this music in my head for weeks now, basically. It's just ridiculous, you know? So guys, thank you again. Thank you so much for hanging out. this is our map now. Okay. So we're just working our way through to the main quest. But yeah. Let's go, let's go. So I think we need to go back here first. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. I understand, Tugboat. Take it easy. Have a nice weekend, yeah? Thank you very much again for the raid. And guys, thank you very much for the follow, the Bufu and Tugboat. Thank you very, very much for the follows, guys. See you soon. You okay, Maeve?
Your Majesty? Are you well?
Yes. Yes, but the stench.
Right, luck away, Ninja Queen. Enjoy yourself. Buy lots of sweet food. Is my advice. Okay, we have a puzzle. Puzzles, yes. The Blacklads quickly realized they were in no position to control all of Angren. Instead, they focused their energies on strategically important locations, inns, watchtowers, and bridges. They fought with the Lyrian army on one of them, West Bully Bridge. Who were the victors, you ask? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm sticking with the sweet food. Destroy all enemy units, use your leader's ability. Okay. Let's see what's going on here then. So it's a single round, it's a puzzle. Let's have a look. Okay. So we have Lyrian Landsnecks. So they gain 1 charge from Maeve's ability, which is not the one that I have selected. Okay, so what the hell? I've never seen this one before. Marching orders, reduce Maeve's cooldown to 0. Okay, so I guess we do this 4 times. So we damage an enemy and then all enemies with the same power by 1. We do that 4 times. Then we do this, which gives all of them another charge. Right, so loyal gain 1 charge. So every time Maeve does her ability, we gain 1 charge. So we do that all again 4 times. And then we play the card, which means that Maeve will get another cooldown. We'll get another order, which means that we can do this all over again, which should leave all of the units with 4 strength. Maybe. Let's see how this goes. I don't know, so maybe like if we do this for, I think it's okay, I think it's just as it is. So because these have different values, we will just hit these until they're at 10, and then once we hit them, it will just start reducing all of them from 10 down to 4. I think that's enough, right? Yeah, we will have 12, right? So we'll have 4, then Maeve, 8, and then this plus Maeve equals 12. It should be fine. Doesn't seem too complicated. Watch me mess it up now. So boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor, then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. Should be fine. Right. Again, so now we can do it to everyone. Okay. And now we can play marching orders. I don't know if it will happen this round. Yeah, it will. Okay. Fine. We've had like 2 or 3 puzzles so far in this area, in this act, which I think is Act 4 of the game, and they've been kind of a little bit simple as well. It's been a bit strange. So we can enter, and then next round we just play the sapper.
Is he in the moat? Oh, dead.
Seems a little bit too simple, to be honest. Like, disappointingly simple. Anyway, It's done anyway. Okay. This card has been added to your army and can be found in your tents. Nice. Yeah, like, I think in the first act, I had like I had one that was really, really tough for me. And then I think in the third act, there was one that was really tough. But a lot of them were quite difficult, but that was super duper simple. That was just like straightforward. So it's a bit strange. Anyway, I don't think we're going to take this card. I mean, I like it. Oh yeah, these are all new for you as well, right? Where are you? Here. It's nice, but switching it out for one of these, like we just got this as well, the Demeritium Shackles. I feel like I want to try and experiment with these a little bit first. So we kind of had like one vacancy or one non-solid trinket. So we'll play with this for a little bit and then we might try this out. We'll see. Alright, nothing else here. Let's go. So, more loot. Give me the loot. Okay, the Bufu. Okay, we can just head across here. I think we didn't miss any loot. Oh, we didn't. Okay. Nice, okay, so we can go... I suppose we go this way. To the southwest. Grab the loot first. Thank you.
Meve rode at the front, her eyes fixed on the ground, and thus spotted the pit masked by leaves and branches. She tugged hard on her reins and steered her mount to the side. Alas, the cavalryman behind her did not follow her lead. Leaves rustled, boughs snapped, and the horseman crashed to the pit's bottom, snapping his neck. Moments later, it was clear who'd set the trap when the forest came alive and a cry rang out.
Let's do it. Okay, shortened battle. Meade's father used to tell her that a true soldier does not set traps. The pits are the tools of brigands, poachers, and cowards. It seems fathers in Nilfgaard teach no such lesson. Meave spurred on her horse, jumping over the sharpened stakes before her, and headed for the pitfall's architects. You knew it was a trap. That was a long time ago, Washu. This is not the... I mean, you didn't tell me. If you knew it was a trap, you didn't tell me. This looks fucking amazing, right? And the veinage. Okay, so I think we can drop the field medics. Actually, we should hide. I damage an enemy by the number of your allied aunties, like usual. Okay, assassin. Every 10 on turn start, damage the highest power enemy unit by 5 if its power is an even number. Next time an enemy uses its order ability boost self, fine. After 3 turns on turn start, trigger an ambush. Every 3 turns. Okay. You gotta start warning me quicker, Washu. This spell I think we can leave for the moment. I like her. Fine, let's take her.
It's a trap! Rally to me!
No shit, Meave, it's a trap, guys. Excuse me. So, damage an enemy by 2 whenever an ally appears, gain 1 charge. Let's... We can't get rid of the assassin straight away. That would make me happy. But also, we don't really... I mean, we would normally pay one of these first anyway. So... Having odd numbers, they don't affect us. So, no, that's not good. Right, let's play you first.
Again and again and again.
Actually, that's perfect. I wasn't sure if that was going to work for us. But that's considered an order ability. So they got 2 armor, which means that the assassin is actually the lowest powered. So we can just kill the assassin. Which is fine. Sorted. Okay. So let's take an even, but evens don't matter right now, and so the High Duke can go here, which means we get another charge on the drama, which is another even.
I smell a leak.
I'm not sure why we got 2 there.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Oh, that's a... Oh, that's been upgraded, so now it used to do only give 1 charge to the adjacent units on the right. But now it's actually... No, so give charge to the unit on the right, but now it gives it to adjacent units instead. It's pretty handy. So everything's on fire. Wonderful. I think next we can take the drummer. Drummer? Yeah, why not?
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Is that why?
Okay, was this the ambush that was promised? So we have a disgraced warrior. Force the enemy to damage a disgraced warrior by its power, then damage that enemy by disgraced warrior's power. Okay, Death Wish strengthen all other Skellige allies in hand, deck, or on the battlefield. What? Arnulf the Patricide? Jesus, Patricide is to kill your father, right? Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. I mean, this doesn't look like a bad ambush. Looks like a very, very nice ambush. Jesus, man. Okay, so damage self and 2 enemies by 3. Death Wish strengthen other Skellige allies in hand, deck, or on the battlefield by 2. Jesus, man, I have no idea what to do with this to start off with. Start with you. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. So we can kill you. Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. These are going to get boosted by these as well, so maybe it's not actually worth it for us. Maybe we just sit on it for a moment. Yeah, they're going to get so many benefits from this, or so much benefit from this. Let's start working on laying marks down, maybe? I'm quite sure. We need this one to lose health, just one more. Actually, cooldown 1, so every time we can do this if we want. Just a shame that these benefit from it, otherwise it'll be pretty handy. In fact, I think I'm going to use it here. Just to get rid of this one. Okay, perfect. The mark transferred into to a good location. Summon 3 bronze units from the opponent's deck to your side and lock them. I feel like we might do that. Let's do this. Okay. That's wonderful. Now we'll take the shackles. Okay, I thought it was from the board, not from the deck. That's okay. Still okay. Part of me just wants to just use these. To damage self and 2 enemies by 3. It's no good unless... Let's just do it. It didn't... Oh, you're a Skellige, right? Strengthen... Oh, it's a Death Wish. Man, you know what? Let's just end turn. It's not helping us, is it really? Okay, so we can't kill this right now. So let's do Lyrian Horn. Let's not. Let's do... Yeah, let's throw Stray's cavalry here. And the mark. We'll just leave it. I think they want us to use the orders. So let's just not use the orders. Or avoid using them as much as possible. Deploy, draw a copy of this unit. Death Wish, discard all copies of this unit from hand and deck. So. Next we can drop the Lyrian Horn, I think. Actually, let's... Lemons is not that useful here. I mean, damage enemies at random by the total damage taken during this battle. You know what, Isbel? Do your thing, girl.
When will you ever learn?
Isbel is going to do 74 damage now. Isbel is a monster. An absolute monster. Sure, let's play that. I mean, it's over anyway, but just to be safe. Just to make sure nothing crazy happens in the last 2 turns.
Egroto dum anime est, fes est.
Go on, play something that's 100 now. Okay. Fine. Alright, not a problem.
Caught between Lyrian hammer and Skellige stone, Nilfgaard was shattered, destroyed. The victors now stood eyeing each other. These islanders were not like those Meve had met before. They wore no armor and carried no shields. At their fore stood a man as stout as an ox and bald as an ancient ghoul. His men called him Arnulf, the patricide.
I thank you for your aid, Arnulf,
said Meve, extending a hand.
Aid, she says. Aid? Do you hear that, mates?
The Skelligers exchanged glances, then erupted in roaring laughter.
Not here to help yous, not at all. We're after killing.
Join me and you shall have your fill.
Join nuisance? Just who the hell are you?
Meve, Queen of Rivia and Lyria.
Meve?
Arnulf said, his tone sobering.
I know the name. Lippy Goodman called ye bold, praised your courage to the high heaven. So be it. We'll follow you into fire, wench. Just let us taste of blood. Grant us a death worthy of heroes.
Meve couldn't help but smile, then nodded to accept. The Lyrians stepped aside as tattooed warriors joined their ranks.
Cool, cool, cool. So, usans is such an amazing word. I don't even know if I've ever heard this word before, usans. Right, so we have Arnyov the Patricide. Dagger, 2 blades. Disgraced Brawler, Disgraced Warrior. Man, they look amazing. I thought they were going to use the same cards until the end now. But. We need to check this out. So. Where are you? Okay, here. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. I mean, we have space, so we just take you straight away. Dagger 2 blades. Play all Skellige units from your graveyard. Oh, that's fucking cool. We have so much space for cards as well. So, damage itself and 2 enemies by 3. Not so much. I think maybe we could utilize the Disgraced Warriors. That's it really though. Disgraced Brawler I'm not so bothered about. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so let's just have a look at the map. Yep. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's go this way. Is there something interesting here? I see just wood. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, we can't go into this water. Alright, let's go. Yalla yalla. Cool, so this is a little dead end. Some loot at the end of it. I think we can do another upgrade. Okay, so yeah, so this is the last part. 2,500, 2,000. So we can do this. Boom. So yeah, we just need like another 10,000 wood. Once we have that, everything's good. But like Washu, I am no poet. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Do we have a map? I suspected that it could be down here, but I don't see like the tree. I don't think it's here. So it wasn't this area. Could it have been here? Kind of feel weird that we're going so far without having found it. So anyway, let's just grab the loot and keep just walking around a bit, I guess. Hello?
The scouts rode at the fore, with Meave right behind them. Their task, to find safe passage for the rest of the force. One among them probed for the quagmire's depth, a pole of 5 ells in hand. Suddenly, all heard a loud clang. The scouts dismounted, then heaved a bronze statue from the mire. Once it was cleaned of slime and muck, Meave instantly recognized its elven handiwork. The sculpture was exceedingly well preserved, save one detail. Someone had removed its face. leaving a black hole in its stead.
Search the environs.
Ordered Meve. Amongst some brambles, they discovered the entrance to a vast tomb. Its doors had been torn open. On the ground before them lay scattered bones, some yellowed with age, others fresh, cracked and tattered from having been gnawed.
Into the
Eve
tomb.
stood silent and contemplating at the tomb's threshold. Then, torch in hand, she entered and waded into fetid waters. Her soldiers followed close, arms at the ready, a nervous sweat on their brows. Frescoes on the tomb walls depicted Angren swamps and the beasts that prowled them. 2 words were inscribed over the largest of the horrors: Gwern Iker.
The bloody mistress.
Barnabas Beckenbauer whispered. Suddenly, a roar thundered from deeper inside the tomb. Meve turned from the frescoes to see monstrous eyes blazing in the dark.
Washer, you didn't warn me. Did not warn me it was a trap. To whom had this half-sunken, ivy-strewn tomb belonged? No one in recent memory could say for sure. The elves who built the structure had fled Angren centuries past. The locals now only knew it as the final resting place for a great warrior, a defender of the marshes against the ancient evil. Okay, eliminate the ancient fiend. Okay, looks cool again. Alright, so it's a 1-round battle. Let's hide the cards. Every 2 turns on turn start, banish a random enemy unit and spawn a phantasm. Okay, 250. See, I think banish doesn't count as current damage amount, unfortunately. I think you're not going to be of any use here. Trace bomber, sure. Field medic, no, because it's banishing. Really? That could be useful. A spell I still think might be useful depending on what phantasms do. Actually, can we see Phantasm? Yeah. Beats Deathwish, return a unit that was banished and damaged Colossal Fiend by 3 times that unit's power. Okay, so we want to deal damage to phantasms, so this would have actually been useful. Fuck. I'm gonna drop Isbel for this. Hayduk, sure. Strays Cavalry, again, I don't think you're going to be useful here. Slingers, fine. 2 Strays Bombers would be good.
To me! We'll not die this day!
Back, okay. So. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all, to be honest.
This could hurt.
So let's just use as much as we can. What a derp. Okay. Let's just at least do that. We were going to do that anyway. But we wasted the possibility of 2 damage there, guys. Okay, so we did 2 damage.
Dark and wet. Why is it everywhere we go it's dark and wet?
It's a good question, Barnabas. It's a very, very good question, my friend. So I guess we can throw the slinger down.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Next time we're gonna use the Scepter of Storms to get rid of the Phantasm, which is gonna return the banished unit, which was 10. Right, it's a Strays Bomber, so it's 10. Let's not. Let's just use Meve in this situation then. It's good enough. So it's going to do 30 damage. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So we can hold on to this for the moment. Ardenolf, you're kind of useless, man. I already know what to do here. Sure, Ardenolf, we might as well play you. We got our knickers out as well, happy days. So, we can... just do that. So that's another 24 damage. I think we can do this. I think we can do this.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay. So
the chase is on.
Let's do that. Sure, you know what? Let's just do that, and then this. And then we'll do the Scepter of Storms. I think we're going to be okay with this. Anything? I don't really see anything that we can do here of massive value, at least. So let's throw a High Duke here.
Not going into the fray.
So they have two each. Let's do the boost. Okay, we need them to banish something. Preferably not these two. Bastard. Okay. So... let's just do that. I don't think we have this, to be honest. So let's do that. Yeah, I feel like we just don't have enough cards to even do this. Which sounds ridiculous. Sure. And then we'll do the same again. Here, I guess. And then we can do that 1 damage. We can do another 6 here. And then we have to recall something. I suppose we can just recall a Slinger. Yeah, we don't have the... yeah, we didn't do it. We actually lost.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Yeah, we just didn't make it. Interesting.
I think that's the last of them. But keep your weapons at the ready.
Okay, I thought the mission was to actually defeat it, not just, like, as in kill it, not just win. Alright, fine. GG, I suppose.
In her torch's feeble glow, the queen examined the beast's corpse. She could not help but to shudder in disgust.
Perhaps it's better,
she thought,
that we faced it in the dark.
At the corridor's end, they found a closed door. Before any could draw near, it opened with a crash. Beyond lay a circular room. Light shone through a hole in the chamber's ceiling, illuminating a stone pedestal and the sword that lay upon it.
The air in here, it crackles with magic,
whispered Isbel. Meve gripped the blade's hilt. A soothing warmth filled her arms and spread across her shoulders. Her tired muscles ceased trembling. Her fingers, stiff as sticks, relaxed. She brandished her prize, the air hissing as the blade sliced through it. She then nodded approvingly. The reward had been worth the risk.
Okay, so we have another weapon. And Granny Blade. She looks completely different here.
Barnabas Beckenbauer, a gleam in his eye, asked to look at the unsheathed sword. The gnome studied the quillions intently, having spotted an inscription there.
Can you say what's written there?
Asked Meve.
Yes, perhaps. They're clear, the words. Their meaning, not necessarily so. Wieldeth me, and loseth not hope amongst the blood-red waters.
It sounds like a riddle, but I've no wish to solve. We should move on, and quickly so.
Alright, cool. Let's have a look what that does. Please show me what that does. Okay. So here, right? We really have more to do? Nice. Okay, so shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards from your deck, then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. Cooldown 6. That's a lot, man. Maybe that's supposed to be played with the other one. With marching orders? Is that what you're called? Yeah, marching orders. Could be pretty useful. Let's try it. And then let's drop the shackles and bring marching orders instead. Maybe. Let's see how that goes. Hey, Ankev. You having a nice day? Just in time, Ankev. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Just in time. Not too bad. Happy it's Friday. Yeah, it's been a weird week for me. It's kind of like, you know, in short weeks feel longer than long weeks. That's what today was for me. Well, not today, but this week. I'm so tired this week. Considering I didn't do anything like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Ridiculous, really. So you just like continuing with DS2 this weekend, Ankev? Okay, we should just pop up this way a little bit first. Okay, we have a question mark here. It's going to be a puzzle, right? So I guess we'll just end it here. You know what? Like I am playing DS1 now on Switch, and I'm just like going so slowly compared to you. Like you just flew through that game. Like what was it? Like 2 weekends you did the whole first game. Yeah, I bought it for Switch. It's like around about the same price as it is on Steam anyway, the remaster. So, but why not? And like, I have this thing on my phone. A bit longer than that. Okay, it felt like that. Yeah, like most of the. So I have like think of like a vault. So when like I spend money using a card that's connected to my phone, like it puts a little bit of extra money. Like it puts the difference into a different account. And so like every time that hits a certain amount that I would just buy like a Switch game with it. I noticed a lot of difference in quality. Went through it the second time in 10 hours or less, my god. Okay, maybe that's the case. I don't know, because you didn't do the expansion. That's fair enough. So as far as quality difference, it's hard to notice because I was playing the unremastered version of Dark Souls on the PC, and now I'm on the remastered, right? Into building is fucking silly. And so it looks nice, I guess. Like the shadows and the depth of field seems pretty cool. Like it seems attractive. It looks like an attractive game. But there are some parts where it's like you feel like the frames dropping and the FPS dropping a little bit, you know. Like there's one part where like like loads of loads of guys like worth like 24 souls just run down a corridor and you just kill them all, and then like when they're all doing their ragdoll physics on the floor, just the frames drop, you know, the frame rate just drops so quickly. It's a bit weird, you know. Crystal Lance. Okay, so it's the projectile. 50k, ouch. When it hits, it explodes. Okay. Hmm. You get 10 of those per bonfire. Okay, that's ridiculous. I don't know, I don't want to start again and just do an INT build. It's kind of weird. There's a homing spell that's like the next step up, right? I remember messing about with those in DS2. 5 magic missiles. Yeah, I used them in DS2. Yeah, that's still pretty good though, right? 150. I'm trying to think. I think it's okay, right? Wait, I'm kind of... I don't really pay attention to the numbers for HP in this game, you know? That's why I'm trying to work out if it's okay. Because it's like, yeah, tell me how much HP a boss has, I guess. It's probably the best way of finding out, right? Yeah. In 3 shot with the Crystal Lance. Pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe 2 shot if you have a Crystal Homing spell on. Okay. It stays... Oh, so it's one of these that you cast and it like remains above your head or something like this? Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to play it. Like, the reason I got it on Switch is that like I can just kind of can just do it when I travel. Like, I'm kind of happy to have like this game where I can just like lie in bed and just like potato for a while and mess about. And like doing it like on an airplane or on a bus is gonna be amazing. Pinwheel boss, yeah. Oh man, the guy with the children's mask doesn't have a lot of HP. That's true, yeah. Yeah, for a boss it doesn't have. %. Jesus Christ, Lankev. You cast that, walked up, hit him, and the fight was over. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful, Lankev. I'll have to check it out. I'll probably do like some NG pluses and stuff like this. Yeah, I guess you probably forgot how little, well, probably didn't even notice how little HP he actually had. Oh, okay, shit. That's unfortunate. Yeah, like he wasn't too tough when I took him as well, but probably took me more than one attempt, knowing me. Last time you fought him, you were level 15. Oh, you went... Did you go to the graveyard straight away? Did you really go to the graveyard straight away? Brave soul. Brave soul. Dumb or brave, yes. Let's say brave, Anchor. Let's call it brave, yeah? I mean, the first time I played it as well, I did it. Okay, dumb. Fine. First time I did it as well, but like... Nobody tells you shouldn't go this way, and you hear that the game is difficult, so you're like, okay, then let's just go this direction, right? But made it to the door for Nito. And that was fucking Nito. The poetry today is strong. Sucks, Ankev. Yeah, like the first time I played it was actually no, it wasn't before DS3. But it's like right after DS3, and I was just like, just going so hard into the graveyard, just trying to work it out. I was like, fuck this game, man. And so like when we actually streamed it, like that was all I knew of the game, was just this graveyard. And the Undeadburg as well, in fairness. The guy that kicks you off the ledge. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. It's enough fast travel. Yeah. And Kev, let's continue this on Discord, right? I'm gonna just host somebody. Cool. 5 hours of your life. Yeah, I know this. Let's continue on Discord. Just like, if anybody is here who wants to watch the game, they're just looking at me. So like, let's at least do that, yeah. So I will host somebody. There's somebody called Dante. So I was gonna host him yesterday. So let's just do it. I think he's really close to the end of this game. I'm so pretty. That's very, very nice of you, Ankev. I mean, less of the sarcasm, but yeah. Thanks, I guess. Right. So I'm just going to host Dantes. He has like 4 viewers. So if you say hi to him, he'll be very, very happy, I'm sure. Right. So thank you very much for hanging out, yeah? And I'll speak to you all on Discord. Have a nice weekend. See you later.